The destruction in forest Malaysia is extreme at the moment. We have very little intact rainforests left. And within this diversity, you have plants or animals that's found nowhere else. These areas are of high value because of the content that they have. The biodiversity content is high. So HCVs provide a sort of guidelines for plantations or logging companies to first study the forest, and then if there is some sort of threatened plants and also animals, that areas could be kept aside.
Alright, so we are going to Ladang Raya Terengganu to their mill, specifically Bukit Bandi Palm Oil Mill. For the next couple of days, we'll be going to visit some of the areas that is being identified as a high conservation value area, where they actually conducted a high conservation value assessment. This trip will be interesting because it's an opportunity for us to see what are the good practices that LRT is doing and properly maintained.
Okay, so where are we going today, Rizal?
So these are the areas, consists of 149 hectares of the HCV area.
Okay, cool.
What's the reason behind conserving this particular site?
This is part of the ecosystem. I mean, the natural river is along the estate, so we have to keep this river free from the environmental issues, especially.
Okay.
Yep.
So anything unique that you have discovered during the HCV assessment or the activity?
For this area, we actually observed some few footprints of the wild animals, kind of the Malayan tiger, Malayan tapir, and there are also a scratch mark over there. This is our plan for our next HCV.
And what is unique in this area that was discovered?
Of course, this is untouchable area. There's no development, no planting at all. So we've been discovered a few animals around, like brown rock, even the monitor lizard. And last time when we do the HCV, we noticed that a scratch mark of the sun bear.
People think that doing this initiative is just for large enterprise, but it's for the smaller, medium-sized company as well. And doing this is important because these are the guys that's going to be selling to big companies or big producers like Cargill's or Wilmar's and so on. So it's a business risk if they are found to be clearing HCV areas.
74% of Southeast Asia's refining capacity is covered by an NDPE policy. A HCV assessment is an integral part of a no deforestation commitment. So as Bangilo's Crockland, we have been in commercial relationship with LRT since its commissioning of its mill back in 2005. We have been in a sustainability journey with Ladang Rakyat for the past 2.5 years, where we have assisted and guided them through the sustainable practices and how to meet market demands. Recently, we've seen a huge shift in civil societies and also brands, and consumers want traceable and sustainable palm oil. So producers must take heed of market trends and requirements to remain relevant. Should they develop lands without a HCV assessment, they may face market restrictions. LRT has been a committed company. They are sincere in sustainability and they have shown that they are ready to take the next step. And as a committed, supportive buyer, we want to reward good benefit, and we have decided to fund a HCV assessment to LRT.
Good morning and welcome to the second annual Pioneers Forum. Pioneers are those who are leading the way forward in sustainability.
A Pioneers Forum is an event where TFT organizes with members of brands to showcase these good practices. So Ladang Raya Terengganu LRT is invited to present in the Pioneers Forum because of the ongoing good practices of conducting the HCV assessment in the operational area.
One thing that I enjoy during the session is reaction from the peers. So there's a company who really never heard about this HCV before, so I'm happy to help them with that information.
We have destroyed almost 80% of the forest cover. So what we have now is so little. We should not be even talking about how we want to use up this rainforest. We should just stop now and say that all these areas that is intact or just locked over just once should be just kept, because there's such a enormous treasure that we have.
My hopes for the future is that consumers are convinced that there is sustainable palm oil, and they should demand that the brands uptake more sustainable palm oil in the marketplace.
Previously, we don't care what type of animal in our plantation. After the HCV, so we noticed that these type of vulnerable species that we should be proud of it, they are in our plantation, and we should have a plan, to conserve them. So this kind of the legacy that we should be proud of it.